Hi friend, today I'm gonna make stuffed cabbage roll. Okay, it's I had here. First I'm gonna make with the flour first. So I got 7 cups of flours. 7 cups flour, 3 cups of water. I got 3 cups here. So I'm gonna put flour in. This is 4 cups here. Oh, it's a little bit too much. 7 cups it calls for the dough. Okay, that should be good. Got 2 or 3 teaspoons salt and 2 tablespoons oil in here. So 1, 2. Gonna mix it up. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot the yeast. Yeast here, I had 2 yeast. You're supposed to put in the water first, warm water, lukewarm water. So I can just dissolve with the water and add, just a little bit, because I have 3 cups of water in the pot already. I'm just gonna add lukewarm water a little bit. There we go. So I add 2 packets of yeast in here. Now I can mix. Eventually you're gonna have to use your hand, you know. So I got the big bowl enough, I can just mix them in here. So I'm gonna use my hand. Need to mix them until it's good enough to just like elastic. So then I'm gonna let it rise. It's about maybe an hour. Okay, I'm not gonna let it go. You guys probably get bored with this. I'm gonna stop a little bit until I get massage them until the way I want. So. Okay, my dough is, I think it's making up. I need in here. And now I'm just gonna have to cover up and let the dough rise for 1 hour. So meanwhile, I'm gonna cut some cabbage and vegetable. So I set it over here. Okay. I have here cabbage, and I already cut the cabbage into the little pieces, kind of shredded. And then cabbage, onion, garlic. That's so I put it. Oh, carrots too. So I'm gonna get some carrots. So I'm gonna shred a little bit carrots to make color with this, because cabbage alone doesn't look pretty to fill the filling. Okay, so I'm gonna put carrots in there, and it's gonna have to have a little bit color, and it adds some flavor a little bit too. I'm only gonna use 2 carrots. That should be enough there. Okay. And then I'm just gonna make garlics. 3 cloves garlic. Alright, I got Alright, now I'm gonna slice it up and as small as I can. Sometimes I just don't have time to do this, but they're too small. You have to be patient to cut garlics here. Okay, I'm gonna just throw in with the cabbage. Now I'm gonna do onion. I'm just gonna cut in half onion, lay them flat so it won't roll on me when I cut it, and get the outer layer out. I'm gonna try to make a video real short because I don't like a long one. So, but I think you guys can get it if you want to. Okay, now I'll cut this off. The loose part off. Chop them up small pieces. And throw in here with the cabbage. Okay. I learned this recipe about 1 year when I come to the United States, and I think I saw one lady did it in the shop. I said, oh, it's kind of interesting. It's like a Chinese or India salpao, the same, but salpao they use a little bit different ingredient, but they have something to do with bread and make into the balls, and then the same thing they call softball, but they steam not bake. This recipe is bake. Okay, so I got onion, garlic, cabbage in here. So I'm gonna go over the stove. Ooh, God, the foaming. So I'm gonna go store and brown some hamburger and put this in. So, okay, I have hamburger here. Pound and half of hamburger, and I use about half of cabbage, half head, but it's big head. You be the judge. If you want some more cabbage, you can cut a little more, but I think with pound and half of hamburger, I just gonna use like maybe half or 3/4 of cabbage. Okay, I just put this one off so the light's kind of blinding sometimes. Okay, the hamburger gets hot and brown a little bit. I'm gonna throw cabbage and onion and garlic in here. Okay. A little bit at a time, because you have to make the time for the cabbage to soft a little bit. This is the filling, cabbage filling. And I got here a tablespoon of salt and teaspoon of pepper. Put in there. Let it cook a little bit until cabbage is soft and onion. This cabbage is looks so good. Look, all kind of vegetable. In my family back home, we don't use a lot of meat. We just use meat for the flavor of it. Mostly we eat vegetable because we grow a lot of vegetable. Meat is kind of expensive for us. So my parents hardly buy meat. We raise our own chicken and pig and cow, but we don't bush them. I don't know why. My dad just don't believe in raise animal and then hurt them, kill them. And he just sell them. He sell chicken, pig, and cow, and people bush them, then he go buy it. That's kind of funny. He just don't have heart to take animal life that he raised. You see them every day, and the next day you kill them. It's just kind of odd. So my dad never do that. We barely eat meat. The only meat we eat is pork, chicken, and we eat fish, seafood. I'm gonna test that. It's really good. Already. Okay, I'm gonna add it all. This cabbage adds flavor, make it kind of sweet, like it's really good flavor. You want to cook well done the cabbage soft, not crispy, but it's kind of soggy, because you're gonna make filling. It needs to be soft, very soft. Otherwise, it's gonna cook the dough, not form the dough very good. You need to let it rest. After it's done, cool off before you stuff them. I'll show you next step. This is so like an egg roll filling. That's how we make egg roll. But we add some more. All right, you guys. My dough is done. Right here. It rise and then I punch it down. It's gonna make the little pad, little ball, form little ball. And this one I done too. I have cabbage and onion and garlic and hamburger and saute together. Salt and pepper, everything's done, and then you drain it out with the strainer so the juice can run out. So all you got left is this. Okay, so I had a dough here. I'm gonna form them in my hand like this, like a pancake. And then you put the cabbage roll in it like that and seal it up. Okay, seal it up. It should look something like that. Then you put the seam side down to make like a ball. Seam side down so it so it's sealed when it cook big. Okay, I need to make another one. The dough kind of a little bit soft, but it works. Like that. Sometimes it's kind of big or small, but it doesn't have to be the same size. Usually it should be, but if you cannot do like that, just put on the floor and spread them out. Sometimes if you do in a hand, doesn't work good enough. You just have to put on the floor and roll them usually. I don't know where my rolling stone. Let me look. Okay, I got the rolling pin. I'm just gonna roll them like that. Put some a little bit flour in here and roll them just like you're gonna make a pie, but it's not pie. There you go. It's like that. So I put filling in and seal them up. come into the ball like that. I'm going to turn the stove on. Big start. Okay. And I'll get some more. I will load them. Then I'll put the filling in. And seal them up. Like that. Like a ball. Load them evenly. And then filling in. Sometimes you don't have to make a ball, you know, you can make like a loaf, like a bread loaf. But you have to be individually, not a whole big one loaf. When you cut, the filling might fall off. We try to do this one. See if it's gonna work for me. I'll see how it works. It should. Okay, let's put filling in here. Let's make a long, elongate like this, and fold it up like this, and then fold up like this, and fold it like that. Okay, it should be like so. And you don't have to do the ball if you don't like. But the balls look pretty. This one is like a, you know, I like to play with. You just take the time and play with that, and I kind of enjoy it. You know, if it turn out good, that's just great. But it's not, I say, try again next time. And no problem. Because I enjoy cooking, you know, do all that. This one, I'm gonna do elongate one too. Some ball, some not. So fold it up pour this over and that over. When you lay it down on a baking sheet, you have to get seam side out. So it's still, see it, look. Some long, some round. That's what I like. So I'm gonna cover up. Oh, I'm gonna cover up with the towel. Let it rise a little bit. And then I'll bake them, put in the oven. Okay. Second one. Grease the pan with butter. And then I'll make round one. When my grandkids used to be small, they take lunch, and I do cabbage, stuffed cabbage roll like this in a lunch bag for them, you know, and all you do is eat them, you know. It doesn't have to put anything in there because this filling got everything in there already, and it's ready to eat after you bake them. Make it easy for them. But now they're all getting big, and half of that's already moved out. It's good for me, you know. I got 9 grandkids, 2 daughters. When they're young, I have a lot of hard time with them, but I made it. I think that's gonna make into the balls look better than triangle one. Okay, to the ball. Look like that. The top one. Then you have to trip it upside down so the seam down like that. See my grandkid play with the dough. I kind of jealous. I like to play too, and now I got a chance. Now I got my own dough and play with. Plus you can eat with that. Doesn't have to be perfect. But the most important thing, you have to make the filling, you have to let the filling cool first. I drain them out, I drain the filling out, you know, and then you can save some the juice to run off from here. I make a soup, make a stew. It's really good. When you saute them, they have water in here, juice in there. Drain them out and strain them in a pot. Then save the juice. Make the stew out of there. Oh, is that good? So, okay, I'm gonna finish all this. And then I'm gonna bake them. I bake them about maybe 30 minutes, 25 minutes, just depend on your oven. I'm gonna keep check on them, see how golden brown it is, and then you know, when it's golden brown, it should be done. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, here the result of after bake, after done, and you can just pick it up and bite. It's simple and it's really good. It's like a hamburger automatically or whatever you call it. Okay, I'm gonna put in a thing here. And I used to have put in a lunch bag for my grandkids go to school. Look how pretty it is. Yeah, you don't have to put anything in there. I already have filling and everything in there. Just grab and buy and get going. So simple. So that's it, guys. Look what I got. And I got a couple bash in there. This is probably, you can have this for dinner, lunch, or breakfast if you want. So you just broke in half here, or you can cut. Look, it's yummy. That's it, guys. It's still hot, it's still warm yet. I wait until it's cooled down a little bit, then I eat. Okay, guys. Bye-bye.